Are you dreaming now or awake? How can you be sure that you are not watching this video in your dreams? You may be a character present in my dream, or I may be a character created by your dream. It is also possible that we all are present in someone's dream. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't think that it's just nonsense. It may be true. Actually, there is no way to prove that we are not dreaming right now. When we are in dreaming state, we forget this so-called real world and perceive that dream world as the real world. But after waking up, as we come out of the dreaming world, we think this world as real. Not just you, even the other characters present in your dream do not know that they are part of your dream. They seem to take their own decisions. They do not work as per your wish. They have their own intentions and plans. Although they are part of the world created by your mind, but generally you do not seem to have any control on them like in the real world. It is only when you wake up you realize that you were dreaming. After waking up you say, "Oh my God, that was not real. It was just a dream." Okay, let me ask you, how can you say that this world is real? You may argue you can experience the world with your senses. You can see, hear, touch, smell, and even taste different things in this world. You feel pain and have emotions and lot more in this world, which proves that you are not dreaming. But now remember, even in your dreams you feel fear, you feel pain and all other emotions. Not only this, your body also responds accordingly. You laugh and cry, you get tired, you feel sweaty, and your heart beats faster. Please note that your brain cannot distinguish between so-called real world and the dreaming world. Therefore, your brain signals your body to react according to what you see in the dreams. Friends, you need to understand what we think real need not be real. What we call reality is simply the electrical signals received by our sensory organs from the outside world, which then processed and interpreted by our brain. That's it. It is our reality. We all know that a person with some serious mental disease or different belief system or intelligence level perceives this world differently. Actually, in reality, no two persons in this world perceive the world in exactly the same way. Everyone experiences this world in its own way. Our mind creates our reality. We all have our own personal reality. So, if the concept of reality in itself is so unclear and unique for each one of us, then it becomes easier to state that this world is an illusion, or we might be living in a dream. To explain it further, I would ask you to recall the experience of virtual reality. Even after knowing that you are wearing a VR headset, you cannot stop yourself from reacting to external stimuli. Now imagine what would happen if we somehow install this VR gadget inside your body and run a program. In this case, it would be impossible for you to get convinced that whatever you are experiencing is just a simulation. It will become your reality. Let me tell you, with the advancement in technology, the VR technology is becoming more and more realistic. So what is happening here? We are providing simulated data to your brain through your senses, and your brain is experiencing it as the reality. If the VR technology is perfect, then there is no way you can tell that you are not living in a simulated world. Therefore, we cannot reject the idea that we might be living in a dream or simulated world created by highly advanced alien civilization or God. To realize it, we must come out of the dreaming state. But wait a minute. Is our wakeful state also a dream of another level? Are we still sleeping? Have you ever seen dream in a dream? It has happened to me many times that I was dreaming in a dream, assuming the first dream as pure reality. So it's not impossible to have multiple levels of dreaming. Some of you might have experienced it. But to call a dream, we must come out of the dream. Before we can come out of it, it's not a dream. It is our reality, which has all the emotions and pains. We see enlightened beings say they have waked up. We call them the awakened ones. But let me ask, from what kind of sleep they wake up? Does it mean we all have been sleeping? If they wake up from a long dream, they must have been sleeping before. Suppose there is a person who never wakes up from his sleep and ultimately dies in sleep. Then how would he know what he has been seeing for his entire life was not real and was just a dream? For him, it was his reality. Because to realize that it was a dream, he must wake up and come out of the dreaming state. In the same way, to realize that we are currently dreaming, we need to come out of the dreaming world. It's all the game of consciousness or the level of your awakening. There are actually multiple layers of consciousness. When we are sleeping, we are not conscious of our surroundings, but on waking up, we become conscious of it. Although you may think that you are awake, but let me tell you, you are still not awake or aware of many things, even in your wakeful state. Waking means being aware. If something goes unnoticed for you, it is considered that you are not aware or conscious of it. But when a person becomes enlightened, he reaches to the state of super consciousness. That's why we call them awakened, because they come out of the deep sleep that we all are in. After awaking, the enlightened beings say, "Oh, the world is a dream and we are living in an illusion." So it shows they have come out of the dream, but we are still dreaming. But as I said, there may be multiple levels of dreaming, as we can see dream in a dream. It is also possible that the enlightened beings have come out of one or two levels of dreaming, but is still not fully awakened, but more awake than us for sure, because they are either fully awake or have come closer to reality. Let me tell you, there are different levels of enlightenment. One enlightened being may be more enlightened than the other. It is all about their level of consciousness. Higher the consciousness, higher would be the level of enlightenment. Let me explain the level of consciousness or enlightenment with two simple and very interesting examples. Suppose you are lying on your bed in your room. Now, there may be different levels of awareness or consciousness, or in other words, different levels of awakening. If you are sleeping, then you are not aware of your surroundings and even your own existence. This is very low level of consciousness. But when you wake up from your sleep, you become conscious of your surroundings and realize that you exist. This is the higher state of awakening or higher state of consciousness. But do you know that there is no limit of this awakening? You would acquire much higher level of awakening if you can realize and become conscious of your present and past times and what may happen next. You may become conscious of things at lower or higher levels. For example, where were you before lying on the bed? Where you need to go after getting up? Where is this bed present in the room? Where is your room in the house or hotel? And at what height? You can understand or visualize how your bed is moving around the sun at insane speed of 30 kilometers per second and having different types of spinning and galactic motions in this universe. And also at the microscopic level, you can understand and be aware of how you are breathing to keep yourself alive. Your heart is beating, food is being digested, millions of cells in your body are dying and coming into existence per second. Various hormones and enzymes are being secreted. White blood cells are fighting against harmful bacteria and viruses. All these innumerable events are taking place at this instant without you being aware of it. More you become aware of it, more your level of consciousness increases. Now, let's take one more example to understand the levels of consciousness or awakening. Suppose it is night time and you are present in a jungle. Because of complete darkness, you are unable to see anything. But you have a torch in your hand having light intensity controller. As you increase the intensity of light gradually, you start to see your nearby surroundings. But still, you are unaware of what's present at some distance. You increase the intensity a little more and you can see even farther. So, as the intensity of light of the torch increases, you become more aware of the surroundings. The jungle is present already, whether you have a torch or not. All you need is light to see it. Same goes with the enlightenment or the process of awakening. The whole universe is present already. All you need is the light of wisdom to understand its true nature and the deepest truth. More you awaken, more the nature will reveal its secrets for you. So, to be able to see the real nature of the universe, you need to come out of your sleep or illusions. You need to see the world as it is without forcing your beliefs on it, because we don't just see what is present in front of our eyes. We actually see what we want to see and what our belief system or the intelligence level interprets. So friends, this is all for now. What do you think about reality? Do you think that there is some absolute reality and we are not living in an elusive world? Please share your views in the comment section. If you found the video informative and interesting, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end.